Okay. I think we're recording. Alright. This is gonna trump all of you. I'm telling you right now. So don't even try. This is what I call my narwhal dream. So, basically, I'm really distracted because I can see myself. So there's like things moving in my peripheral and I can see it all. So I'm just gonna try to focus. Alright, so basically, my family and I go on vacation. And this is, what happens, sorry, I gotta clarify. What happens with a dream is there's like little scenes that play. And then when the next scene comes, the first scene like just completely like cuts off black and then goes to the next scene. So there's a series of scenes. Alright, so first scene. Going on family vacation, we're in this big van. I remember vividly the van is a grayish blue color. Me and my brother, Jared, hey, Amanda, and my parents. So we get to this hotel. And if you can imagine, there's like this swimming pool that is like the sides go really high. And hi, come here. I'm posting a video response to Jared's waffle stand, so you should be good.
Hi. Good. I haven't seen it. I can't comment.
Okay, so I'm telling him about the weirdest dream that I've ever had. It's my narwhal dream. Okay. So I just started, so you can hear it. Okay, so the walls go really high. Like, if you've ever been to the Columbus Zoo and you see the manatee area where, like, it's almost like you could throw something over top of it because it's, like, really high, but you can, like, I don't know, it's, like, open at the top. So anyways, it's like that, but the water is really murky, and so we were, like, walking up to it, my sister and I, and something, like, swims by inside it and like hits the side of the cage and it like rattles it but like swims away and like nobody knows what it is. I mean, at least in my family. So we're like, okay, what is that? And so we go up and like say, hey, you know, we're here, check in the hotel. My sister and I decided to like go check it out, and it's really murky and really scary looking in there, but there's definitely like things swimming around in that. And so we decide to like jump in, and so we did, and we swimming around and we still can't see anything. But we find out through like, you know, these animals swimming up next to us that there are narwhals in the swimming pool and they're racing each other, and it was really scary at the beginning, but then it was okay after that. So cut scene. I explained that it's just a series of scenes is what happens. So cut scene, go to the next one. So then next scene comes, and what happens is, oh yeah, I'm in this like this like old cabin in the middle of the woods, and my sister and I are there again, I think, and I go on top of the roof, and I'm sitting there on top of this roof, and if you've ever read Little Women, Laurie, who's this hunky man in this book, flies down and comes and sits next to me, and he's like, hey, you should follow me. And so my sister just disappeared for some reason. I don't know what happened to her. But then I decide to follow him. He flies away, and I'm flying after him, and I remember it being like it just is the tops of trees, like forever, like for miles. Like the only thing I can see is just like the tops of trees, and it's like in the fall. And so I just remember them like going really fast, like underneath me as I'm like flying really fast in the air. And then he like lands down in this little town like a few minutes later, and we get there, and I land after him, and it's like these cobblestone streets and this little town, but like nobody's outside at all. And he like runs into like a little store or something, and I'm like, oh, what is this? I don't know. And decide to go, like, there's like a swing set, but it's like old, like really old, I don't know, like an old town, but like there was a swing set for some reason. So I sit down on the swing set, and there's like in the stone on the street, there's like a picture of the king that's like carved into the street. And I kick this stick, and the stick goes and like lands on the king's face. And when that happens, everybody in the town runs out, and they're like, you can't kick a stick on his face, ah, blasphemy. And they're like running after me. And then cutscene. Next scene happens, and I am with my dad and my sister in the middle of the woods, and we are like running for our lives. I'm in like this dress that has like, you know, that like little structure thing underneath that like makes it really, I don't know how to explain it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like, you know, sometimes that happen in wedding dresses where it's just like the structure underneath of it, like old, like a bell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Okay. Well, like my sister and I both had those. And my dad was wearing like these old clothes. I don't know what was like the deal with these old things happening. So we're like running away from these wolves, and there's this river in the middle of it, and we jump in the river. My sister like almost gets eaten. My dad gets torn apart by these wolves, and he's like, "Go, keep going, keep going," and we just are running in these ridiculous dresses. And cutscene. The final scene is when my sister and I, she's in this a lot. I just realized. We're in this old house, and we're running up the stairs, and I proceed to tell my sister that I'm a boy. And that's all. And then I wake up. And the only reason why that's called my narwhal dream is because of the narwhals in the beginning. And that's all! Do you have anything to say? Okay, bye!